Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin holders are not ready for this huge news for Bitcoin as it approaches new all-time highs. Also, we're going to give an update for XRP holders as to what's going on with that and what Bitcoin's move may mean for Ethereum and altcoins, all coming up. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we're talking about Bitcoin, XRP, ETH, and alt season. Now, before we get into that, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and let's get into it. Guys, Bitcoin has broke again above the bullish megaphone. Now, the upper bounds of that bullish megaphone is acting as support for Bitcoin as the 4-hour MA50 actually approaches that. When the 4-hour MA50 breaks above that, Bitcoin is likely to head parabolically upwards. Now, big news for Bitcoin today. JP Morgan predicts Bitcoin price could rise over $146,000 in the long term based on the assumption that the cryptocurrency will grow in popularity as an alternative to gold. As a matter of fact, gold you can travel anywhere in the world with. You don't have to keep it in a vault. Now, this is actually very, very surprising news. Very surprising news for anyone who has been in crypto for a few years. Because if you'll remember back, the last bull run, 2017, this is September 2017, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud that will eventually blow up. He goes on further to say that it's worse than tulip bulbs. It won't end well. Someone is going to get killed. Look at that in comparison to what they're saying now. Look at how much the narrative has changed. And it's no surprise, guys, because we see other banks like Citibank saying $318,000. Not only that, but it seems to be the popular thing for every publicly traded company to hop on board and invest in Bitcoin. New company, publicly traded company, has announced they plan to issue $100 million worth of debt in order to buy Bitcoin. You want to know how to use money to your advantage? Issue debt and buy Bitcoin with it. That's what these companies are doing, and they're copying MicroStrategy's strategy. Now, this is GreenPro Capital. They're buying $100 million more of Bitcoin. But guess what? That purchase doesn't affect the price because that's an over-the-counter purchase. It does not affect the order books. But guys, we're seeing companies left and right picking up Bitcoin. There's 630,000 publicly traded companies. If all of them want to get into Bitcoin, guess what? They can't. Period. Now, we're actually running out of Bitcoin. Now, you don't see this yet on the exchanges, but we see the price shooting up with not high liquidity or not high volume because the institutions like Grayscale, like this one, GreenPro Capital that we were just talking about, like MicroStrategy, they're buying up all the Bitcoin over the counter. As a matter of fact, Grayscale just bought 2.5 times the total Bitcoin mined in December, and they're not stopping there. What happens with that is there's decreased supply for Bitcoin. Now, their purchases don't affect the price on the markets, but because there's decreased supply, whenever there's more demand from retail investors, you and me, the price shoots up as we're seeing today. Now, where could this price potentially go if it breaks through this $34,000 area? Well, the only thing we really have to go on is big evens and Fibonacci extensions. Now, big evens are big round numbers like 30,000, 35,000, 40,000, 50,000, things like that. But if we take a look at Fibonacci extensions, so we take the fib from the bottom at 3,000 all the way up to $20,000, the first fib extension we already passed at $30,000. The next one is $46,000. If Bitcoin breaks here through, I would say $35,000, if it breaks through that area, we might see a little bit of resistance at 40, but likely headed up to $46,000. And as a matter of fact, there's an 83% chance that Bitcoin will reach $100,000 within 2 months. So if you want to see the reason why, you should check out this video up above me here. Now, the more important question that you guys are asking is how does this affect Ethereum and altcoins? Well, if Bitcoin starts pumping really fast like it does, guess what? The altcoins don't really follow. But once Bitcoin stalls, we see, like we saw in the past day or two, some insane pumping from altcoins. We have ETH 2.0 coming up. We have an announcement for that coming up on the 15th. That could affect the prices. A lot more people are getting into DeFi, and I think we're going to see the whole ecosystem moving up. But if Bitcoin starts soaring again, altcoins are going to lag behind. Now, for all of the XRP army out there, I used to love to beat up on you guys, but now I feel it's like it's kicking a dead horse or something like that. Anyways, this news here, Grayscale joins the queue of institutional investors wiping XRP off. Grayscale has become the largest institutional investor to delist XRP, as the firm has reportedly sold all XRP assets, thus using the proceeds generated from the sale to purchase additional tokens of the remaining fund components like Bitcoin and ETH. They sold off all of their ETH. No, excuse me. They sold off all of their XRP to buy Bitcoin and ETH. That's crazy. But not only that, guys, Ripple is slammed with a lawsuit from one of its major investors. Tetragon Financial Group, an investment company based in the UK, filed a complaint against Ripple on Monday. The lawsuit is looking to enforce a contractual right for Ripple to redeem Series C preferred stock. Tetragon was a lead investor in Ripple's $200 million Series C funding back in December 2019. The funds raised were channeled towards upgrading the XRP ledger. Now, the investment company also wants the courts to freeze Ripple's liquid or cash assets until the company makes the payment. Besides, Tetragon is seeking a restraining order along with an accelerated trial and a preliminary injunction. Guys, this is looking bad for Ripple, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. As we see pretty much every altcoin soaring, XRP is down in the deep reds. Couldn't have come at a worse time. You have to think, were they planning this? Now, as for the Ripple price, right now, there really is no support for Ripple below where it is. As you can see, it was trading here. This was acting as some resistance on the top, but it's broken through support, broken through support, broken through support. Really, there's no more support until 11 sats. Right now, it's right around 662 sats. There is really no more support until it goes all the way down. So careful with that. But guys, that's it for today's video. Just talking about Bitcoin, how it looks really great now that we're back above the bullish megaphone, about insane predictions from JP Morgan. Also, guys, supply shock. It's going to happen. Bitcoin is the hardest money we've ever had. Fixed supply. Things are looking good for ETH and altcoins, and unfortunately, Ripple is getting slammed. Or maybe that's fortunately. Who knows? So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you did like it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Peace.